Hi, friends. For shared reading this week, we are going to be working with some poems instead of books this week. And this just happens to be one of my favorite poems because it has a nice rhythm, has a nice beat to it. And the poem I want to share with you today is called 10 Galloping Horses. And the author is unknown. We don't know who wrote this poem, but listen to this poem the first time. 10 galloping horses came through the town. 5 were white and 5 were brown. They galloped up, they galloped down, and then they galloped out of town. Now, I want you to listen to it again, but this time I'm going to do it more like it sounds like the horses are galloping. So I'm going to 10 galloping horses came through the town. 5 were white and 5 were brown. They galloped up and they galloped down, and then they galloped out of town. See if you can do that with me. You ready? 10 galloping horses came through the town. 5 were white and 5 were brown. They galloped up and they galloped down, and then they galloped out of town. Kind of is a fun one, isn't it? Let's see. What makes this kind of fun is it has some rhyming words in it, so we can get a beat going. Listen to this. 10 galloping horses came through the town. 5 were white and 5 were brown. Did you hear those rhyming words? Town, brown. So they didn't use black because that wouldn't rhyme. 5 were white and 5 were black. That doesn't sound as good. They galloped up, they galloped down. Ooh, town, brown, down. Then they galloped out of town. So we had town, brown, down, town. Those were all rhyming words. Why don't you pick a word? Let's see. I'm going to pick, let's go with mug. Can you think of any words that rhyme with mug? Mug, jug. They sound the same at the end. They both have the ug. Mug, jug, plug, dug. Did you hear how they were all rhyming? Let's pick a really easy one. How about hat? There's a lot of words that rhyme with hat. Hat, cat, sat, fat, flat. You could keep going and going with that one. So today, my challenge for you is see if you can think of a word or have somebody else think of a word for you and see if you can think of words that rhyme with it. Rhyming words sound the same at the end. Down, town, brown. Those all end with own. That's what makes them rhyming words. And until then, watch for the horses galloping in the town, because 5 were white and 5 were brown. So it rhymes. All right. I'll see you next time, friends.